Hi there, this is Abigail Morrison, and this is my Why We Must All Become Digital Citizens presentation. First off, I'd like to introduce you to what digital citizenship is. This is a responsible use of technology by anyone who uses computers, the internet, and digital devices to engage with society on any level. The compliance within school. First, I want to talk to you about the Children's Internet Protection Act. This informs and teaches students about internet safety. It is mandatory in order to receive any E-rate funding. It teaches beyond the Children's Internet Protection Act. And then it allows students to become college and career ready. The federal laws that go with digital citizenship. First, we need to talk about Child Internet Protection Act. This is technology measures and policies in place that protect students from harmful materials. Students' internet access is filtered. Websites containing harmful content is blocked. You often find this in schools. The websites children are not supposed to be on will become blocked and children cannot access that. In our district, the technology facilitator at the district level is the one that goes through and finds any harmful websites and blocks them immediately for the school and district. Children Online Privacy Act. This limits the amount of information companies can collect with children under 13 years. The Family Education Rights and Privacy Act. This protects the privacy of the student education records and gives parents rights to review student records. Schools will not publish confidential records for public viewing on the internet. Parents can ask schools to not publish the students' materials, and parents have the right to look through student emails or apps for educational files. The importance of digital citizenship. First, we have information literacy. This empowers the students with the skills and understanding necessary to not only use internet and technology to benefit, but they also use it effectively. Cyberbullying prevention. Establish guidelines and incorporate lessons for responsible online communication and etiquette early. Online safety. This teaches students to protect themselves and their identities. Digital responsibility. Create awareness of how to navigate the potential threats of hacking, piracy, and viruses as educating students on plagiarism. Online safety. Teach students to use technology safely in ways that preserve and protect their developing social, emotional well-being and physical growth. Teaching. Ready. The R, remind students to be mindful of what they post. E, encourage students to disconnect when with families and friends. A is accountability. Create student user guide. D, demonstrate good citizenship skills. And Y, say yes to digital tools. The one that really stood out to me on this one is the E, encourage students to disconnect with family and friends. I feel like this is something that children through adults, we all need to practice this. There's been many times where I've thought to myself, "Ooh, put the phone down." I feel like that is a major lesson that really everyone needs to learn, and not just learn, but practice on the everyday basis. The 9 elements to best use in school. First, let's start off with etiquette. Students need to understand how their technology use affects others and not just themselves. Access. Not everyone has the same access or opportunities to technology. When we have those, when one person has the opportunities, it's oftentimes respectful to share and help the other ones that do not have access to them. The law. Take information legally. Always give credit when necessary. Literacy. Evaluate the accuracy, perspective, and validity of digital media. Excuse me, I stumbled there. Communication, knowing when and where to use technology. The 9 elements to best use in school. Commerce, awareness and dangers of online shopping. Rights and responsibility, building trust with students when problems arise. Security, everyone's responsibility to have software to help protect. And health and wellness, balance between online and real world. Oftentimes when I think of this, I just read an article on the effects of Instagram right now and what is the real world and what is posted on there. I found a lot of that interesting just because as adults we sit here and we look on Instagram, we're like, whoa, what life everyone else lives, and in reality, what are they really doing? I just found that one to be very interesting, as social media plays a big part in most of our lives. Digital citizenship curriculum. Digital citizenship curriculum includes 6 main themes for teaching and learning. 1, the media balance and well-being. 2, privacy and security. 3, digital footprint and identity. 4, relationship and communication. 5, cyberbullying, digital drama, and hate speech. 6, news and media literacy. Curriculum. This comes from the Harvey Education Service District, the K-5 curriculum, 6-8 curriculum, 9-12 curriculum, and parent involvement. The common sense education is reliable information, know where you're getting your information from. Research-based lessons align with the Common Core standards, and then professional development. How is this curriculum and technology going to benefit you? The iSafe cross-curricular activities, permission slips, mass communication, verifiable permission slips, and e-signatures. The E-rate. This is the funding that provides school with the technology improvements and funding. The schools and library programs are the universal service funding. Eligible groups to receive the E-rate is all K-12 public schools, all nonprofit K-12 private and parochial schools with endowments less than $50 million, all public libraries, all public elementary, secondary school libraries whose funding is separate from the school itself. In order to receive the E-rate funding, you must be in compliance. The district must be in compliance with the Children's in Protection Act and have internet access. And then finally, this is the school district I work for. This is USD 428 policies. When I looked this up, it was kind of hard to find the technology piece or digital citizenship piece in the school board policies. This is what I could come up with best. It says provide optimum technology in teaching and learning. Continue increasing access to technology. Assess the technology needs and make recommendations to the USD 428 Board of Education, and provide ongoing professional development for the effective integration of technology into the classroom. I currently teach kindergarten here at an elementary school in Great Bend, and I can tell you that about 2 or 3 years ago, we incorporated weekly digital citizenship classes. And this is K through 6th grade, and it happens once a week. We have our instructional coach, our technology instructional coach, come in, and they will teach students about how to be safe online, websites to use, how they taught my kindergarten class the footprints on the internet on where someone can go and track you exactly where you've been looking, what you've looked at, and what you're doing. They have also taught the students that when you have a school Chromebook or tablet, the teacher and the district can always watch and see where you have been or what you're Google searching. And I really think this plays big with the students, because they learn that it's not just because they have their own Chromebook that they're not always safe. Someone could always be watching, someone could be getting their information. And it's kind of nice to teach them at a young age, so that way, as they get older, they know better than to do some of those things that seem almost tempting to try later on. In Great Bend, every student is given a Chromebook or a Chrome tablet. We just upgraded to the Chrome tablets. They're kind of neat. We did have iPads, but the Chrome tablets now allow the younger grades to use GoGuardian to help control the websites. This also allows us to control what the student is looking at that time. If we find that they are not doing something they are supposed to do, we can close out their screen and send them a message that says get back to work or stay off of this. And it's pretty interesting, especially how many advancements have occurred in technology just here recently, since we've all had to shift to online learning at one point. To end this out, here is my references. I had to put these in numerous slides, I'm sorry, but a quick run through. Thank you guys for listening, and good luck.